Hello, everybody. We are live. My name is Chris. Welcome to Wizard Way, and I am broadcasting live from El Centro, Ybor. So, the city of Ybor is part of Central Florida. It's just outside of Tampa, and that's where I am today. So, we're going to be playing some Wizards Unite because I'm so happy it's out. So, join me. Let's have some fun, everybody. I cannot wait. So I played a little bit yesterday, but I had a full work shift, so there wasn't too much gameplay happening, unfortunately. Got a little bit in before work, a little bit on my lunch break. It was just enough to get me to, I believe, level 6, which is where you can start choosing your profession. And so that's part of what we're going to be doing today. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, I might have to move my mic a little bit because it's definitely covering up some of my gameplay. Hello, Fuel Me Once. Thanks for joining the stream. Hello, everybody. Definitely say hi to me in chat. I will try to keep up with some comments. Oh, Zoe, hello. Welcome. Good morning. Is it still morning where you're at? There's like a 4-hour time difference between me and Zoe from Snitches and Witches. So welcome to Florida, everybody. It is hot. It is hot and sunny and humid. So I'm gonna be sweating today. But, you know, par for the course here. Okay, let's see what's going on in game. I think I need to turn my screen up. There we go. Now we can see it. It's 10 a.m. where you're at? That's insane. It feels like it's super late here. I guess it's 2 p.m. here then, right? I'm not paying attention, let's be honest. Okay, what profession am I going to choose? That's the thing. Okay, so I'm probably gonna let this be a majority rules kind of situation. I have narrowed it down to 2, and I think that's as good as it's gonna get with me because I've looked at the 3 professions, I've looked at like what they do and what they don't do, and I'm still not able to make a choice. I have been decidedly undecided on this, like, the entire time. So, if we have a significant number of people in chat, I might let you guys choose my profession for me. And I won't regret it no matter what you guys choose. Because I'm just going to enjoy this game. We're going to main one of the professions, and then perhaps after playing for a couple weeks, I'll switch it up. I am not afraid to switch things up a little bit. I think it does pay for you to, like, focus on one specifically. But that doesn't mean we can't switch it up, right? We'll have some fun with it. So welcome, welcome. Birdsong in the background is giving you life. Yeah, gosh. There are a lot of birds out today. And I don't know if you guys can see behind me. It's lovely here. It really is a beautiful, beautiful place. So, let's see. We are in an area, if you tap on that, more Legends of Hogwarts traces can be found here. Okay, fair enough. Let's take a look-see. Let me get my sunglasses on my head. There we go. Out of the way. Okay. Don't have any traces at the moment. Looks like that's some Dittany. I need that. I need that for some mighty fine potions. So, potion making in this class is going to be amazing. I am a huge, huge fan of potions. And trying to, like, navigate that in this game has been really exciting the last 24 hours. I do have a couple tips and tricks. Hopefully that will be helping you guys. Let's see what we can do here. Time zone a world and a half away between you two. Oh, so you're in the time zone between us. Gotcha. So you're probably on what, like mountain time? Mountain time, I think, would be like halfway. Mountain or central, I guess. Pacific? I don't know. You need some tips on items. Okay, I will do my best because I haven't played as much as a lot of other people. We'll see how well I do. But I will attempt to give you guys some basic mechanics and gameplay in my stream today. And we're just going to see what we can do. So, first off, when it comes to items, for anybody who hasn't played this game yet, items just spawn as if they're Pokemon. They spawn like little items right on the ground, right there in front of me. You can see that is, I believe, a dragon's liver. Yep, there you go. Dragon's liver is actually a really good item for me to have because I believe dragon's liver goes into the brain elixirs. I'd have to double check that. Mountain Time, yeah, see, that's what I thought. I used to be on Mountain Time, or kind of oscillate between Mountain and Pacific. I'm from Arizona, where we don't do daylight savings time. I miss it. E-Man, welcome to the chat. Hello. You are an Auror in the game. Spoiler alert. Auror is the one profession I have ruled out, and there is truly only one reason why. And it's because of the 3 professions, they have different skills as far as like taking on different foes, right? So certain foes are going to like have a boosted attack against you as an Auror, and other ones you'll be really good against. I have a little infographic. I'm not sure where it came from, but I found it on my central to southern Florida, my southwestern Florida Discord. So if anybody knows where it comes from, please do tell me and take credit, because it's a nice little infographic that helped me sort of narrow down which profession I wanted. So, like I said before, items can be picked up off the ground, super easy as you walk around. And right now, I'm going to tap on one of these inns here, just so we can get some items. Inns are lovely because that's what's going to give us tasty spell energy. That's only one energy here. But as you can see in this area in downtown Ybor, there are a lot of inns. A lot of inns, several greenhouses. We're going to have a lot of items to pick up. So, we hit the 2 inns that are here for me. I apologize in advance if my spell work is super messy. Game is so much fun. Ah, thank you. I love this game already. There are so many little things that can be done. I mean, look, gosh, there are two greenhouses right there. Actually, we might go to those. I'm just standing in like the center of Ybor, but if you look around, like there's a good deal of stuff around me, especially that direction. So that's probably the direction we'll head. Look at that fortress. Obviously there are people already there because that's the little swirly magic around it. Okay. So I'm not sure if you guys can actually hear. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the game playing in the background. Let me know if you can. Hello? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, no worries. Thanks. I just got a compliment on my hair, guys. That's why I do it, right? I do it for the attention. I'm Slytherin, you know? Let's be real. No, I really, truly just love bright colors. Like, that's the biggest reason why I color my hair. But I've been getting a lot of wonderful reactions from it, which is like, it's really nice. It's nice. Because I'm super short, I'm a little stout, so I guess my hair's like a really wonderful thing going for me. It does grab attention for sure. Like, I'm hard to miss in a crowd. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear the music in the game. I do have a dead cat over my mic to try and X out some of the wind, because it's actually a little bit breezy today, which is usually a good thing, but here in Florida, that means it's just hot air blowing all around you. I feel like I'm in a convection oven. Could be worse. Oh, Panda Man. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I felt like I missed someone else there too. Hold on. Bring up that chat bubble. Oh, hearts in chat for my hair. Thanks, guys. I do love me some colorful hair. Let's be real. Okay. We're currently in West Ybor. Not sure if that shows up properly. It's probably flipped on the screen. And I'm going to have a seat on the bench here for just a moment so we can have a chat. So. Right, okay. This is a nice little area. I'm in range of 3 of those 4 inns, which is awesome. With regard to items in the game. Basically what you want to do is you want to prioritize, because we actually have very limited space for items in our inventory. This is one reason why if you go to the shop in the upper corner there, hold on, big trucks. So one downside about Ybor, it is always really busy with like a ton of trucks. Okay, so here in the shop we do have a few items that are limited time only. I will be attempting to basically buy the Slytherin Pride because I can't help myself. I am Slytherin and I am proud of it. And it's Pride Month, come on. It's all about pride. But if you scroll over, you get the different sort of shops that they have here in the shop. So Gringotts, obviously, to buy your gold, or galleons. Slug and Jiggers is going to be where you get your potions. And I love that they named them after actual places in Diagon Alley, because that just, it brings me life. But you have various capacity upgrades that you can buy here. So, unfortunately, I'm not sure how high our capacity can actually go, or if it's just limited to the number of coins you're actually going to spend. But taking a look, like there's 150, 200, and 150. So altogether, that's 500 coins. If you're going to increase, each of your 3 parts of your vault, it's called. So, pardon me. If you scroll all the way down on the featured section, there is a vault extension here that, oops, sorry. If you're doing a vault extension, basically this does one of each of those 3, but you get a slight discount on the coins. So this is the best deal that you can get. If you plan on upgrading your storage in the game, definitely want to take advantage of this if you can. Now, 475 coins translates to about $4 or so if you're going in USD. So, it costs money. The way to get coins in the game is basically doing your daily tasks, finishing challenges, stuff like that, which we'll do a little bit of in the stream, but yeah, I would say the best use of your money at the beginning of the game is probably going to be vault extensions, because you're going to need a lot of items to brew potions with, to use in greenhouses to grow things, and we'll talk about that once I get to a greenhouse. But there is a lot to do in this game. There's really just a lot to do in it. So we're going to go through some of the stuff, and we'll see how far we get. So right now, looking at the counters above, you can see I only have 100 coins. That's not a lot. You can't really do too much with that. But I do have 57 out of 85 spell energy. This has been the one area that I have had a lot of struggle with. The spell energy in this game is like Pokeballs. And I don't know if anyone remembers, like, when they first started Pokemon Go. I'm figuring that the vast majority of people who are playing this game have at least a tiny bit of experience with Pokemon Go. So with Pokemon Go, back when you first start the game, Pokeballs are kind of a hot commodity. I remember spending coins in the game just to make sure that I had lots of Pokeballs, because I was terrible at throwing, and it didn't go so well. Same sort of learning curve applies with this game. When you first start out, your spell work, your traces, when you're doing spells during different encounters with Foundables and Confoundables, you're not going to be that good at it. There is an app out there. I believe I linked it at some point in my social media. I will try to do so again. There is an app out there where you can practice your spell work outside of the game. It's worth trying, because spell work is like using Pokeballs. And so the better you are at it, the fewer spell energy you have to spend in order to make things happen in the game. So, let's go to these really quickly. Oop, I did that one. So spell energy is where it's at. It's basically the one big currency. Ooh, 6, nice. It's the one big energy currency in the game at the moment. Like, coins, yes, you can buy, like, everything in the shop with coins, but the spell energy is how you actually do things in the game. And so it's important to be in an area that has a lot of inns so that you can replenish, just like with Pokeballs and Pokestops. You gotta be around those areas in order to continue playing the game. Or you have to be willing to spend real-life money to get coins to then purchase more spell energy. Which, if you can avoid it, definitely do. I'm one of those people, I don't have a lot of money to spare, and so I try to play the game in a way that will allow me to not rely on spending real money in game. There are certain things I'm willing to invest in. And certainly if you're looking at the shop, let's go to the shop again, really briefly. If you're going to the shop and you are going to actually buy coins, it's worth, having a little chat with yourself about how much you actually think you're going to do. If you're going to be... There we go, sorry. Crosswalk. If you're going to be playing the game a lot, you actually might want to consider buying a large number of coins. Now, if we go all the way over to Gringotts and all the way down, looking at, and I hate rolling numbers with you guys because I don't like looking at numbers, I get sticker shock. But looking at the highest number of coins you can get for the largest amount of money you can spend, right? That's basically $100 for 12,000 coins. Ends up being 120 coins per dollar that you spend. If you take that information and translate it to, compare it to what you do for the smallest amount of money, which is just purchasing $1 at a time, $1 only gets you 80 coins. So 80 gold, that's not a lot compared to getting 120, which is basically 1.5 times as many gold for your money. So if you know that you're going to be playing the game a lot, and you really want to invest in the long haul, it really will pay for you to spend $100 in this game. I'm not saying everyone's got it, and everyone should always be financially responsible. So me, at the moment I don't have a lot of money, so I'm going to be playing for free for a bit, and then once I hit my next paycheck, I have sort of set aside the money to do $100 in the game, because I know it's going to pay off over time. So that's the master plan. But always, if you can afford a larger number of coins, like spending a little bit more, you're always going to get a little bit of a bonus for doing so. So it's definitely worth trying. Pan says you put in $10. It's so easy to spend money in this game. I think I put in $2 because there was a special that was showing up on the side, right here on my screen. And so I took a look and I was like, for $2, it's a good deal. So I took advantage of that. And okay, I've got to show this to you guys. Let me switch my camera around. Let me show you. Okay, so this is a thing that is specific to Ybor City here in Florida. We have wild chickens here. We're in the middle of a pretty downtown city area, but there are chickens everywhere. Trying to get close enough so you guys can see. They're pretty, I wouldn't say docile, but you can get right up at them. Look at them go. There's a whole little family of female chickens here. It's something that's really strange and specific to Ybor. I don't know why. But we have chickens here. We got chickens here. The hens be living it up here in Ybor. Nice. Yep. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's hit some more of these inns. I swear I will be hitting some of the spells and actually showing the gameplay. I'm just trying to stock up on my spell energy because I ran out. I live pretty rurally. It is technically in the suburbs where I live, but there's nothing there. If anybody saw Trainer Tips Nick post up on Twitter, because he was like, well, here's what Wizards Unite looks like in my area. I don't know exactly where he is at the moment, but there was literally nothing. Just a bare landscape. He wasn't getting any spawns of anything. And it's pretty similar where I live. I have, I believe, one greenhouse, one inn, and a little bit further away, one fortress. That's it. Not good times. So I do have to drive about 25-30 minutes to get anywhere worth playing. But, that's the way it goes. Alrighty. Here we go. Yummy spell energy. Yes. You live on a chicken farm. Do they roost in the trees? I don't know. I have no idea if those chickens roost in the trees. I've never seen them in the trees when I've been walking around down here, but that doesn't really count for much. Okay, so we do have another item. I believe this is a newt spleen here. Yep. And just so everybody knows how you can augment your items in the game. So if you press on your suitcase down at the center button, and press on the vault, which is that upper left button. Do the fortress after your restock? Absolutely. I'm going to try. I do have some runestones. Runestones are what you use. They're kind of like raid passes. That's what you use to get in the various levels of the fortresses. So we'll be doing that, yes. So this is the vault area of the screen, and we have 5 different areas up top there. So first being potions, and then ingredients. Now the ingredients are all those random things that you're picking up on the ground. You also can pick up seeds and water on the ground, and this will come into play when we hit greenhouses. So I will be talking about that because it's important to sort of prioritize what items you want to pick up. Me, I'm picking up everything, but that's what makes this necessary. Namely, you go to your ingredients screen, and you see whatever one you have like a ton of. Like I am purposefully getting Dittany and Bubatuber pus, so those I'm keeping, but I don't need a lot of vervain infusion. So you click on it, press manage, and then you can use this little slider here to choose how many you want to discard. So it's nice that you have a slider. You don't have to press it a gazillion times to get it where you want it, and then you just click delete. Boom, gone. Opens up more space. So dragon liver, I'm also going to need that for my potions. But yeah, you really don't have too much when it comes to potion ingredients in your like vault space. So right now I have increased my space by, I believe, 30, if I remember correctly. So 200, I believe, is your starting space, and I added 30. I did one of those extension upgrades because of the coins that I bought for the $2. So, back we go to the main screen. Where we at? Okay. Alright, I definitely want to double check really quickly on my potions, because if things can be brewing while I'm doing everything else in the game, it's good to have stuff going. Let's see if I have ingredients. I do, okay. Stimulo is really good. What I'm really going for is the healing potion. Like, you guys don't even know. If you are taking on any big foes, like, or oddities, or if you're doing any, like, really powerful fortresses, you're gonna need healing potions like crazy. I used like almost 10 healing potions just yesterday, only dealing with 2 oddities, because I encountered 2 of the horned serpents, and those things attack frequently and they hit hard. So my big thing was, oh man, I've got to look at the ingredients for potions that are going to heal me up, and I need to concentrate on those. So for me, that's why I have been, concentrating on the Bubatuber pus, and Dittany and stuff like that. So those are the ones that you can find on the ground a lot. The ones that are more difficult to find are wormwood. And so this brings us back to, this gets so complicated, and I apologize. But if you're looking at those potions ingredients, the only one that I don't have in order to brew more healing potions is wormwood. So, best thing you can do, let's exit out of there, go back to our vault, and over to the seeds area. The best thing you can do, drop those wormwood seeds. Drop those seeds at all of the greenhouses around you, like right when you start playing, because I got 6 of these. And I'm not sure how many hours they take. We'll figure that out. But you want to drop your seeds right when you're starting, so that by the time you finish playing, hopefully those seeds will have grown in the greenhouses and you can collect them. Because, unfortunately, the spots in the greenhouses that are taken up by things that are growing, they have an expiration time. If you don't return to that stop, that greenhouse, and collect the items within between half an hour to an hour, I believe, they disappear. So even if you've invested a lot of energy to help the thing grow and put out a great yield after the timer is up, you don't get it. I figured that out the hard way yesterday. I put in something that was going to take, I think, 6 or 7 hours, and by the time it was done, I was in bed. I was asleep, and so I missed out entirely. So Just putting it out there. If you guys are going to put things in greenhouses, take a look at the timer and make sure you're actually going to be able to come back and collect, because otherwise you're kind of wasting your seeds. So keep it in mind. All right, with that in mind, let's see where we're at. Let's do a couple traces. We do have a couple of greenhouses over there, so we're probably going to hit those because they don't have little swirlies over them to say that they have anything planted in them. So we will head that direction. I know I'm basically doing a 180 and going the other direction, but we gonna figure it out. That's the fun thing about streams, right? Spontaneity. That's another thing about Ybor. We have streetcars. I love the old-timey feel of Ybor City, aka Gaybor, which is why I'm here in my pride shirt. Okay. So the smoke over this inn is gone, which means I can collect energy again. Never a bad thing. Just one there. That's fine. There's another dragon liver. It's kind of interesting. For anybody who's played Pokemon Go, you get used to like what the different Pokemon look like pretty quickly. Same thing kind of goes for the potion ingredients here in Wizards Unite. You definitely get a feel for like what's what. And if you get confused at any point and want to prioritize, just look at those potions ingredients, figure out what potion you want to be brewing, focus on those items. And then you can like just make sure you look for those specific ones, and you can always ignore the others. You don't have to click on everything, which is something I have to keep reminding myself. Okay, so you can see those greenhouses right there. Those two already have something growing in them, so we'll see what's planted there, and if we can contribute, hopefully it's something that we need. If it's wormwood, I'm down. Because as long as you contribute, you can come back and collect, which is the best part. All right, I'm gonna cross the street here really quickly. Okay. And cross the street again. I should still be collecting from these inns as I go. Alright, you don't necessarily have to watch the animation as long as you click it. They all seem to take several hours to grow. This is true. Some of them take 12 hours, which I just think is a lot. I think it's a lot to ask of somebody to return to the same spot in 12 hours. If they don't live near that area, it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. I don't live near Ybor. Anything that's planted for 12 hours, I'm not going to be here to collect it. Okay, so here's a greenhouse. Let's click on it. Click on it. So first mechanic in greenhouses is you get to choose one of these pots and it will give you potions, ingredients. Sometimes it will give you energy. So choose one. Doesn't matter which. So we got scurvy grass and bitter root. Bitter root is really good. I need that for my stimulo potions. So that's not a bad thing to have. And then down at the very bottom of the screen, you have the greenhouse portion and then the growing portion. If you go to growing, we see there is sneezewort. And it still has 3.5 hours on it. I'm probably not going to be here to contribute to that, but in order to help other players, this is the community aspect coming in. In order to help other players, you can basically sacrifice some of your energy, and I have plenty of inns in this area, so I don't mind contributing a little. But you can choose how much energy you would like to submit, and it'll show you how much it brings up. I can basically max this out. Not going to, but let's put forth enough energy to bring it up to 2 times the yield. So that's 8. Yeah, we can make that up. I know, I'm wasting energy, right? But you choose how much energy you want to contribute, and then you cast the spell. So, boom. Easy. Easy peasy. Just make sure you don't cast it multiple times if you don't want to, because you will keep losing energy doing that. But it's nice. So, those are the two mechanics that you can do at greenhouses. Basically, how do you gain energy? Hello, Lord Marmello, Malige. Welcome to the live stream. The way that you replenish your energy is going to inns. That's really, inns and sometimes greenhouses, but it's not guaranteed. Inns are the way that you replenish your energy in this game. So you go to an inn, like this, do a quick little spell, and it gives you one of these randomized things. Now, different inns have different colors. Based on how rural or urban you are, you'll have different inns of different colors. The different colors just denote how large the rewards are when you go inside. So, yeah. Basically, the more urban you are, the less energy you're going to get from each stop at an inn, versus the more rural you are. They tried to balance it as best they could by giving really high rewards, like up to 10 energy in a single visit. So that can be awesome, but only if you have inns in your area. Sadly, in my case, not too many inns. I'm in front of Bradley's right now. This is one of the wonderful drag clubs in our area. I have seen all of these queens perform before. They're amazing. Ybor is kind of known for its drag culture. We have a lot of drag queens, a lot of drag shows. It's a lot of fun. We do have a restaurant here called Hamburger Mary's. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's basically it's a dinner and a show kind of thing. You don't necessarily have to go during the drag shows. You can just have yummy burgers and fries and different stuff. You can just eat a meal there, but if you go during the evenings, they have nightly drag shows. They're really, really fun. Unfortunately, the location here in Ybor has closed. Something having to do with the entire building had some sort of infestation, and it just ended up closing almost everything in the building. So they're probably eradicating anything that happens to be there, and they'll probably rebuild. But that's where we're at. Ooh, Ream Blood. Ream Blood is good. When you upgrade your registry, I think I missed what was going on in chat there. Thank you, everybody, for answering questions for each other. That really, really helps. Preston. Everybody say hi to Preston in chat. This is my cousin Preston. He just graduated high school. I took him to his first drag show at Hamburger Mary's out in Ontario, California. So yeah, we do love a drag show. Okay, so here's, you can see there are inns of different colors, right? So there's a brown one here. It's a little bit bigger. It's going to give us more of a reward. We already collected from that one. But there's also a little pink one here. It's a smaller, little, quaint kind of diner. Getting just one energy out of it, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, here we go with the other two greenhouses. Let's see what everybody's growing. So again, when you first click on a greenhouse, it acts like, any other inn or Pokestop, rather. And it says my ingredients vault is full. This is the problem. As you're, getting ingredients, and unfortunately, it counts that as a spin, even if you don't have room for anything. So we can always look at our ingredients again, see what we want to X out. But let's go back into the greenhouse here and see what we've got going on. Growing. Lovage. Lovage is not something I really want to contribute to. I have found that is very, very common. Lumos, those likes. Thanks, Fuel Me Once. Yeah, everybody hit a like on the stream. I really appreciate everybody's support. I'm going to try and do as many live streams as possible, hopefully a lot of them from here in Ybor. I will be heading to downtown Tampa sometimes. We're going to move around a little bit. And on special weekends, when I have the time, I will be going to Universal Studios and live streaming from there. Those streams definitely won't be able to be monetized ever, because the music that's in the Wizarding World, I always get flagged for it. So Universal always takes credit for those live streams. But you know what? I don't care, because it's really fun to play there. It's fun to play Pokemon Go. I can't imagine how awesome it's going to be playing Wizards Unite in that area. So that's what we're going to be doing. Soon. Soon, TM. Sorry, can't get more specific than that. We gonna hang out here with our good friend Roland. It's one of the statues here. Yeah, my ingredient vault is full, I know this. But see, I got 2 energy out of that. I'll take it. What are we growing? Curvy grass. Come on, guys. Why can't you... People. We gotta get some wormwood growing. Gotta get some wormwood. I need to find an empty greenhouse. All right, we do have that fortress. You guys wanted to see me do a fortress, right? So let's head back to the fortress. Gotta head south here just a little bit, cross another street. Ooh, ladies and gents, it is hot out here today. Not that I mind. It's part of it. Okay, we're here. We are here. Just as a heads up, there are a lot of churches here in Florida. Even here in Ybor, lots of churches. So luckily we're at least in the shade, so I'm gonna take advantage of that while I can. But here we are. I have gotten to the point where I have 3 chambers open. Let's see here. What do you think? Should I try a number 3 or should I just play it safe and go for a 1 or 2? Probably start with a 1, honestly. Let's just show the mechanics here. So, rune chambers, and then it shows you how many rune stones and of what varying levels you have them. So, do you guys have a preference of what type of baddies I go against? Again, I do not have a profession yet, so I can basically do a little bit of everything. I just don't have any particular spells. Anybody got opinions? Toss them in chat. Sergio, welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are enjoying this a little bit. Mostly just walking around. We are in Ybor, Florida. Ybor, aka Gaybor. Anybody got a preference as far as what I'm doing? Or are we just gonna choose a random one? I do like some oddities. We do have an oddities one. I'm a pretty high level of oddities already. I really, really like the oddities. Let's do an oddities one. I love that these start fast. We don't have to worry about waiting. There's not like a 3-minute timer. All right, so defeat 2 foes to win, it says. So we click on the first one. Again, time is of the essence, so I'm gonna try and be really fast about these things. What we got? Ooh, Acromantula. Okay. So we press the screen, bring it down, cast a spell. Got to defend, so always use Portego. Just swipe on your screen for that. And you have to press the screen, align, and then cast. Critical hit, yes. Oh, defend. Portegos will definitely help. Let me move my camera down there a little bit. Basically, if you are too slow casting, the big baddie that you're fighting will cast another spell against you, or attack again. Boom. 1 down. Gosh, I love the graphics. I can't get over how much fun it is to do these battles. Ooh, we have a werewolf. Werewolf! It's only like a level 1, but still. Hype in chat for werewolves. I can't wait to do a midnight live stream that has werewolves. We gonna go out during a full moon, my friends. It's gonna happen. Oh, defend. Protego. Let's bring that back down. Crit hit. Now, I believe you have a higher chance of crit hits if you are an Auror. Also, oh, there we go. Oh, that was terrible. I think the better you're tracing, the better your chance for a critical hit as well. Okay, let's do it. There we go. Oh, only 2. You can see you gotta keep an eye up on that health counter there. Come on, 1 more. There we go. Boom. 2 down. Yatta! All right, so this is how you get fragments of various books, by doing the wizarding challenges. Rank up. Good stuff. So Hogwarts, a history. Yeah, keep that energy up. Yeah, so that's another reason why at the moment I'm only doing level 1s. I can do level 2s. I haven't tried a level 3 yet. The level 2, I was against some of like the dark wizards and I was not prepared. I used a bunch of heal potions. And I think one stimulo potion to like increase my damage against the foes, which was fine, but just consequences. Using a lot of potions when they take a few hours to brew, not the smartest thing. So again, we're gonna try and get the right potion ingredients to brew something. Let me go back into my potions really quickly. And I'll just start on that stimulo potion because it's the only one I think I have the ingredients for at the moment. But it's better than nothing, and it takes 2 hours to brew. So if you tap on the handle here, it brings you in, and we basically can use some master notes there, which we have to figure out. But master notes are basically different motions you can do on your screen in order to decrease the time it takes to brew the potion by 15%. So when it takes multiple hours to brew a potion, definitely worth learning all of the master notes. Now, I don't have this one figured out yet, so we're going to figure it out together. So there are 3 gestures, and we need to figure them out which ones. So there's like a counterclockwise and a clockwise motion. No, neither of those. You can go up. Up, that was right. You can go to the side. That was incorrect. So the first one is up. You gotta repeat that to get it down. Up again? Oh, sweet. So 2 ups. And I'm assuming the third one is an up. That would be way too obvious. So let's try clockwise. Sweet. That was fast. That was way faster than I thought. Okay, so up, up, and clockwise are the master notes for the basic stimulo potion. So by doing that, you reduce your time by 15%, and that's going to be really, really helpful over time. So we at least have that one brewing. Typically, you could line up several potions to brew one after the other, but you do have to come back and actually click on the potion to collect it in order for the next one to start brewing. I love this city. It's full of rainbows. If you guys haven't gathered, I am queer. But regardless, I love rainbows. I always have. I loved lots of bright colors as a kid. It's just my thing. All right, back to the main screen. Check out the inn here, more energy, always a good thing.
I love your hair.
Thank you so much.
We're getting plastic out of the ocean.
Someone complimenting my hair again, you guys. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Wormwood. Yeah. Unfortunately, we got wormwood a little too late, but let's go back to potions. We needed wormwood, so now we have it. Yes. Choose items carefully. It is so true. So back to potions. We can't undo our stimulo potion. We could finish it for 10 coins, though, and that's pretty tempting because I want these healing potions so badly. And we have enough to do 2 of them right now, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to X out of this really quickly. Let's finish for 10. Yes. Normally that would have taken 2 hours. I don't want to wait that long. It's really, really easy to spend coins in this game, you guys. So easy to spend your gold. So just use it cautiously. I'm going to use a little bit during live streams because I'm impatient and I don't want to make you guys wait. So let's do some healing potions. I'm also going to do a second one right there. So once again, we're going to be looking for our missing ingredient, which in this case is wormwood. So if anybody sees wormwood on the screen, drop in chat for me to open my darn eyes and tell me to take a look and grab it. Because that's definitely the one healing ingredient we desperately need. And we do have enough for one more stimulo potion, so I might queue that up as well. So this is what it looks like when you have multiple potions in the queue. You do have space for, gosh, is it 4? Yeah, you can do 4, and then at level 9, we will unlock a second cauldron. Which, I'm not sure if I'll get to 9 during the live stream. I need to be on it, if that's what we're going for. Because I'm about a little under halfway through level 6, so we got a long ways to go. In order to up the level, we're going to have to hit more of those traces, return some Foundables to the Ministry. We got some things we got to do. So we'll walk around a little bit, keep getting some spell energy from inns. Master notes are listed online. Yeah, I know, but it's fun to figure it out, okay? Of course you can cheat and look it up. You're Slytherin, aren't you? No, I'm just kidding. Ravenclaws are white. Like, why would I put in the work when someone else has? Red is the damage class, high rank, low health blue. Wait, hold on. What'd you say? Thank you, Quirky, for the message. Red is the damage class, high attack, low health. Blue is the tank, high health, low damage. You can do some healing. Purple is a mix between the two. You're talking gibberish to me right now. I'm probably just reading it wrong. I'm sorry. Starwish, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining today. We're playing some Harry Potter not Hogwarts Mystery. Good lord. Sorry, guys. I've been streaming Hogwarts Mystery for too long. Too long. Because I was waiting for this game. This is Wizards Unite. Get hyped. Wizards Unite is here.
It clears tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Chat is holding me back. I wish I could change where the chat is on the screen, but that's the one thing I can't change the location of on my screen. To my knowledge, I might be able to fuss with it later. Alright, let's go down and over to that park. Let's see what that park has got going for it. Hopefully some traces. That's the one thing that I'm noticing in Ybor, is there are a lot of inns. There's tons of inns. But we just don't have a lot of traces going on. I might have to put down a dark detector, see what's going on there. Waiting at the stop sign here, stoplight. Let's wait in the shade. It's another thing I'm learning, keep to the shadows. We're all Death Eaters at heart here. All right. Gotta wait for the cars. I'm heading toward that little park right there. I can't, it looks like that park has an oddities sign over it, so that could be really fun. I do love the oddities because they're like little faux battles. I like those. So that's what we're going to concentrate on. It's good stuff. Gosh, I love this game. And I swear, otherwise I would never go out. I really wouldn't. It's too hot out here in Florida for it to be worth it to me to just go out at random. But when I have fun stuff like this to do, gets me out of the house. Oop, here's a trace. Let's go for it. Oddities are either magical creatures or they can be creatures, they can be bad guys, but they're occurrences that instead of like this is a normal encounter with a confoundable, and you trace in order to defeat the confoundable. So, Defendo is a slicing spell. Did we get it? It resisted. So confoundables can resist you, and they can also disappear. They can dissipate. As if you like had a Pokemon run on you. Which stinks because you're spending the spell energy, but you don't get any reward for it. That was pretty good. Masterful, yes. That should get it. There we go. We saved a Ravenclaw student. Hufflepuff. Yeah, sound off your house pride in the chat, you guys. I want to see which house you guys like. Also, I'm going to turn my camera around again because we got a rooster and some chickens. Rooster hype. There are roosters in this game too, by the way. There's like this weird bubble chicken thing where you cast a Bublio to take care of a chicken that's attacking a foundable. So like the chicken itself is a confoundable, which I'm like, okay. Slytherin, Ravenclaw. Sound off your pride, guys. You know I love that. It's all about pride this month, everybody. That's what we're here for. Oh, we got another one already. Let's hit these two inns just to replace some of that yummy, yummy spell energy. Ooh, good, we got the big one. Those big platters full of meals, that's the good stuff. Slytherin for the win. Me too, Quirky. I am Slytherin. gonna pause in the shade here for a second before we cross over to the park. Yes, spell energy. Sweet nectar of life. All right. Chad, welcome to chat, and huzzah Hufflepuff. Ooh, this is my first Slytherin student. It's my first. They turn him into a ferret. Do you guys realize the significance of this? Okay, so Draco Malfoy is turned into a ferret by, well, we think it's Mad-Eye Moody. Spoiler alert. It's not. Yay! I love it! Okay, so we overpowered the Confoundables. So the difference between Confoundables and Foundables. Confoundables are things causing trouble. Foundables are the things you are saving and then returning to the Ministry. Or to their various time and place, if it's out of time, you know, saving Harry Potter or saving Ron Weasley from an acromantula. It's a Bogart, actually. Ooh, mystery item, daily profit. Nice. One other strategy that I have not really discussed and that I should be doing myself. This is a practice what you preach, Chris. Yay! I'm so excited. We got the Slytherin student. I only need one more thing in there for the defense against the dark arts. That cabinet there is probably going to be your Bogart. I bet you. Yeah, it says unknown. It's probably a Bogart. But we need 4 of them in order to get that sticker on the registry. So this is another screen I haven't really showed you guys because we hadn't hit any of the Foundables or Confoundables yet. But this is where you just take a look at all of your Foundables and Confoundables. And the more stuff you send back to the Ministry, the more stickers you get. And the more stickers you get, you unlock different prizes for having like a full sheet. And you can also choose to take like a magical beast that you've had, that you've gotten a stamp for in your book. You can take that out and take AR pictures with it, which I've been wanting to do, but it's really hard to do that like by yourself. So I can take pictures of it, but I won't be able to get me in the same picture with it. So hopefully I'll find a partner in crime who will play this with me. I'm a bit of a solo player at the moment. Here we go. So we're at the park now. Let's get back to the main screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Ooh, here she goes. So this is Constance Pickering. She's one of the NPCs in the game. And she basically tells us when we've found good stuff or when we're on the right track. She also gives us pointers every so often. And she speaks with a bit of a Scottish accent. Well, actually, it might be Irish. Ooh, don't kill me. Don't kill me if you're from Ireland or Scotland and you're like, that is not our accent. Sorry, guys. I'm American. I can usually hear the difference if they speak a lot. But, okay. She's saying, you'll need a place to keep the clues and evidence, the mysteries, which is another part of our registry. So, we shall explore that in just a moment. Let's take a look. As we scour the world for Confoundables, there's a whole section of the registry dedicated to mysteries, and you can examine them in great detail to figure out just how the calamity started in the first place. So, I should have started with this, but there are 2 things you can do in this game. One, you can concentrate on the Foundables and Confoundables, which is what all of the little traces are, like the Pokemon just spawning out of nowhere. You can also concentrate on the plot. There is a plot in this game. You don't necessarily have to deal with it if you don't want to, but I don't know if you guys can hear all the roosters that are crowing. So much fun. Again, like I said, there are random wild chickens and roosters here in Ybor. They crow all the time. There are even signs, and I will show you. It's so funny. The signs basically say, please do not feed the city protected chickens. Okay, the chickens here in Ybor are protected by city ordinance. So you're not supposed to feed them, you're just supposed to leave them be. It was really cute. Last time I was here for Ybor Pride, which was back in March, we had a whole little family of chickens. There was a hen who hid all of her chicks like in this little area of shrubbery here. It was so cute. Alright, we've also got music going on in the square. I'm not sure if I can be around that, so I'm going to avoid it and try to talk over it as much as possible. Last thing I want is to have all of my streams sort of, taken down and copyright claimed simply because there's music in the background. Alrighty, here we are though. So, 5 blocks away is a Popeyes. I was saying, are you talking about my screen or where you're playing? Alright, so if we look at our registry, I have a lot of things I haven't clicked on in my registry. Sorry. We have challenges down here at the bottom. This is fun. Yay! So I've leveled up, I just hadn't clicked on it. Get some spell books out of that, leveling up there. And let's see what else. Okay, it's just that. Cool. So we need a few more of these. Oh, Popeyes because of the chickens. Gotcha. Gotcha, okay. And now we have mysteries as well. Now this is going to be plot elements, so if anybody is wanting a spoiler-free version, I am probably going to keep this out of the stream, but you can click on those and you'll get different hints as to Grim Folly's motives for... they believe that Grim Folly caused the calamity by doing some forbidden magic, and everything just sort of went haywire. And that's why we're collecting all of these Foundables and sending them back to the Ministry. It's why all of this stuff, the whole situation surrounding the game, that's why it's happening, is we believe that Grim Folly has done something wrong. So we're trying to both find him, but also find out what he did and why. So we're looking at his motives, we're looking at the Foundable spell, because he did do some sort of spell that caused a lot of badness to happen. So in the mysteries section, that's where that is. And eventually there will be different events in the game, and when those are happening, they will show up here. I believe the Brilliant Forbidden Forest one is the event that happened down in just Australia and New Zealand, because they had the game before everybody else. They did have an exclusive event that only happened down there, which is pretty freaking cool. But I remember everybody talking about getting the unicorns. Everybody's really happy about that. So various events will only be available in certain areas, just wherever the game happens to be out. But at the moment, no special event going on. Alright, so took a quick look at the registry. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I think it's just the two things I chose not to click on. Okay. So back to the main screen here. Where are the traces? I'm looking for those traces because I want to level up. Chill out with the rooster here. What's up? Looks like someone's in this fortress, though. I don't see anybody, but... Okay, let's try another fortress. I need to wait for more traces to show up, so let's choose something different instead of oddities. I guess since I have a lot of mysterious artifacts, let's do one of those. Oh, no, wait, I don't have a lot of those. I have a lot of the Legends of Hogwarts, so let's do that. Legends of Hogwarts it is. Okay. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Here we go. Alright, 2 foes to win. We got a werewolf first, so let's do that. This is an oddity. You can tell by the little swirly icon next to it. So once again, bring it down and cast a spell. Luckily, whenever you start these battles, you start with a full health counter, so that's good. So bring it down. You try to attack as quickly as you can. If you take too long, the bad one will attack over and over again and just chip away at your health. There we go. Alright, Protego. There we go. So depending on the baddie, some of them are easier and more difficult to get a lock on with your little star there. Oh, that was terrible. My tracings are terrible, you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, and what else do we have? Oh, it's another Acromantula. Okay. Okay. I want a little more variety, quite honestly. There we go. And so you can use potions in these little battles here. You can use potions to augment your experience. So basically you can heal yourself, or you can increase the damage that you're doing. Eventually, once you choose a profession, you can use various skills that you have from your profession. Oh, that was bad. Whew, barely got that in before it attacked again. Speed is really important in this game. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, see? That's what happens when you take too long. It gets to attack again. Okay. There we go. Success! Luckily, when you restart, you do get up the full health counter again. So, even if you fail, you don't have to, like, re-up your health. It happens automatically. Ooh, winged horse fragment. Yay, Abraxans! Abraxans are awesome. They're like Pegasus. Sweet. Awesome. I love the prizes that you get for doing these things. So much fun. Okay, let's walk a little bit. What else we got going on here? Do we still have full potion ingredients, or do we have some space? We do have space. Good. Good, good, good. Bitter root is good. I need those for stimulo potions. Oh, what am I doing? I wanted to look at the... Are we still in range? We good. Good, good, good. So here's what it looks like when a greenhouse has space. So we can choose to grow something here. And it'll tell you how long it takes. Wormwood only takes an hour? Heck yeah. We're going to put in some wormwood. Heck yeah. Yes, I want to grow some wormwood. And hopefully other players will come by and they will contribute. In this case, I do have 65 energy, so let's contribute to this. We're going to contribute, let's see how much it gets us. I want it to have 2 times the yield. I'm not gonna lie. It's 11 energy, which is just so much. But again, there are a lot of inns in the area, so let's just do it. Boom. At least we're guaranteed 2 of them. Always best if within the hour we get a couple more people to stop by. They can up that to as much as 9, which would be amazing. But no guarantees. And this is how it's a bit of a community process. It's like a community garden. Everybody can do their part. I like that. Okay. So took care of the greenhouse there. Sorry if I'm dabbing sweat, you guys. It is really hot out here today. That's why I'm trying to stick to the shade. Okay, what do we got? Should probably hit those inns over. Oh, there's another trace. Let's hit that. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, see you later, Sergio. Thank you for joining. Got another Slytherin student here we need to help. Luckily, that's a low threat level. Should be pretty easy. Here we go. Finite. So, Finite. That was a really good spell. Masterful. Love it when I cast masterful spells. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. It's good fun, though. Awesome. Getting up to 20 out of 25 there. Got some XP, good stuff. Moving on, next one. I'm basically trying to tap every little trace I see because I really want to level up. What do we got? Gemino Curse is duplicating the Foundable. So let's take this on. We need to do Arresto Momentum. Ooh, that was bad. When you do an incomplete like that, it does take one of your spell energy. So the more accurate and fast you do a spell, the better it is. The more powerful it ends up being. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Yes. Good. Alrighty. Mysterious artifacts. I haven't hit a lot of mysterious artifacts. Still super low level. Alright. Do we have more traces? No? But we have another greenhouse here. Let's see what we get. Ooh, spell energy is good. I think think I have too much ginger root. I don't really use that for any of my potions currently. Might need it later, but at the moment I might discard some of it. But we have another opportunity to plant some wormwood, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, yes. Yes, I would like to plant wormwood. And this one I'm only gonna contribute a couple. We'll go 5. Or above us. Good stuff. Okay. So we have these 2 greenhouses growing our wormwood for us, so we'll have to check back in an hour and collect. I believe the ones that only take about an hour, they only have about a half-hour window for you to actually collect them again. So it's really important if you are putting things into your local greenhouses that you do come back closely after they become available, because they will disappear, just to free up the pod again. Which is, like, it's a good thing in some ways, and then in other ways it's gonna get really annoying really quickly. Okay, let's see what we got. I can hit the inn here for some more spell energy. This is only gonna be 1, but that's okay. We will take it. All right, should we skip out on this place and go for another area? Should probably head back that direction. That seems to be where all the stuff is, back there. All right, let's go that way. Wandering around. You know, it's really funny. As I'm walking around, all of the chickens that we have here, all the city protected chickens, they're all in the shade. Like, they're smart. They know what's what. They know that they should not be out in the sun right now. I shouldn't be out in the sun right now. I'm a burn. Because I always do. But it's really funny, like, all of the chickens, all of them are in the shade. Good job, chickens. Adapt or die. All right, let's do this in really quickly. 1 more energy, we'll take it. Okay. We shall continue. Oh, there's a trace. That's a Hogwarts trace. History of Hogwarts or something. See, look at this. Look at this. It's a fire-breathing chicken. A fire-breathing chicken confoundable. This tickles me. I love it. And so we have to cast Abublio. So, Abublio! They're just vegetables with heads. They're not the smartest creatures in the world. But hey, you know, they're sticking to the shade. They're smarter than I am. That was not a good spell. Let's try again. Oh my gosh, I'm doing terribly. There we go, that's better. Not the best, but hopefully enough. We got it? Yes! And off goes the fire-breathing chicken. And the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes fireworks have been collected. Alrighty. Now, I already got that one in my registry, so I didn't really need it, but, like, that matters. It's all about XP at the moment. Let's try and level up. Okay. Plants grow towards sun or shade, too. You're not wrong. Vegetables. Yeah, vegetables and chickens, they aren't too far apart, right? But we love them, you know? Can't get too angry. Sweet, more wormwood. Let's go to our potion screen. Because again, as long as you know what items you're prioritizing, the instant you get one, you'll know that you can, you know, add another potion to your queue or what have you. Whew, man, very, very sunny in this area. So hot. Okay, so we can brew another one here, which is great. Let's do it. We need those healing potions. So unfortunately, I will have to wait another hour and 34 minutes before this potion hatches. Hatches, what am I saying? Brews. That's another thing about this area of Ybor. There's a lot of street art, which I love. Let me show you guys. Oops. Come on. Back off. Down, boy. Thank you. There we go. Switch the camera around so you can see it. how awesome this is. We have so much beautiful art in this area. I love it. Okay. Back down. Okay. So we did our potion. Moving on. Okay. Gosh, and the more I'm in the sun, the hotter my phone gets, which is frightening. But also, I can't really see the screen when I'm in the sun, so it's hard to tell what I'm looking for. Ooh, rune spore. Rune spore eggs. Also an important potion ingredient. It's a lot more rare. I also really need water at the moment for planting things into those greenhouses, because I actually used a fair amount of water on just those 2 greenhouses. Street art is great, isn't it? I love street art. And there's a lot of it in Ybor, which is really cool. Okay, we got some traces here, so I'm going to stick to the shade here, and let's do some traces. We can chill in the shade for a few minutes, I think. Oh no! It's a baby unicorn! We have to save the baby unicorn, guys. Guys! Who doesn't love a baby unicorn? Let's cast Bombarda. Bombarda! And incomplete, because I stink. That was much better. Okay, come on, come on. Ah, it resisted. Okay. That was better. Okay. Not masterful, but still pretty good. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, no. That was terrible. Come on. I want to save the unicorn. Or the baby Abraxan. Is it a Abraxan or a unicorn? Oh, it's a baby unicorn. We got it? It's so cute. I love the magical creatures. Oh my gosh. So we got it. Being nice to my friend Chris. Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you. And trust me, saying that I stink is relatively accurate if we're being real, because I'm sweating like a hog out here. It is really, really hot. It's very, very hot. I am sweating like crazy. Hey, Go Shiny Hunter, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Everybody say hello to Go Shiny Hunter, tuning in from the UK, which I believe is a 5-hour difference from here. So what is it? What time is it? It is 3:22, which means it's like relatively late evening where you're at. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna hit some more of these traces, and then we're gonna keep moving on. It doesn't hurt for me to take a bit of a rest. I should probably get some fluids. Flesh-eating slugs. We gotta take out this troll, you guys. Luckily, trolls were kind of stupid, so flipendo. Come on. Yes. Kaboom. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's like, oh no, I'm done. I love the slugs. I saw flobberworms the other day, and my heart melted in a way I was not expecting it to. Flesh-eating slugs. Yum. Yummy, tasty flesh. Whew, okay. Let's place that image. So when you get a Foundable that is new and you collect as many pieces as it tells you to in the registry, you get to place the picture. Ah! And it gives you numbers toward your rank in that specific sect of your registry. So we haven't really explored the registry page. Oh, see? And if you don't click on things, you don't see that you rank up. There's too much to do in this game. It's really hard to stay focused. All right, but that's how you get some runes too, which is also really good. Magical creatures, yas. Okay, there we go, rank 3. Let's take a look at the others. I don't think I have anything else to level up yet. Ministry of Magic, Magizoology, which gives me life. I have seen a couple of golden snitches, and every single one that I've seen, I've had to run from because I had no spell energy. It broke my heart. I was so excited when I saw my first snitch. But they're slightly more difficult to catch, so oh well. Wonders of the Wizarding World. Oh, look at some of those. Those are so cool. I did get the crystal ball already. And then oddities, which, let's be real, it's my favorite section. So back to what I was originally saying when I first started the stream was I still need to choose a profession, you guys. I'm ranked up enough to get one, but I haven't done it yet. So the two that I'm considering are professor and magizoologist. The reason being, both of those have an advantage against oddities. And like I was saying, oddities seems to be my favorite sect of like the Foundables and encounters, like the foes that you're against. I really like battling the oddities. So it makes my heart go pitter-patter, and I figure let's have as much fun as we can, right? What is on my screen? I can't see it. Oh, it's a watering can. I'll take that. Thank you. And we'll hit that other trace. What we got? Is that a remember all? Yes, it is. A wizard confoundable. I love that we're talking about wizards like they're like not even humans. Oh my gosh, I stink at these spells. Better. Flipendo, the knockback jinx. That resisted. No, it departed. Okay, so that's what it looks like when one runs from you. It departs. Whew, I'm going to stand by this open door because there's a lovely breeze of AC coming out of this place. Okay, low threat level. We can get rid of these. Oh my gosh. This is why you go through so much spell energy, because if you're not good at casting the spells, they don't go through. Alright, I think that's enough. Yes, okay. Knock them back. They're like, this ain't worth it, let's go. Alright, what'd we get? Acromantula eggs. Good stuff. Getting some more here. Place the image. Okay. Oh, I'm in the shade. I'm in the shade and it feels so good. Okay. Ah. There's a little flobber worm. And the flobber worm was so cute. It makes these cute little squeaky noises. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that. Okay, let's see if we've got more traces here. Got some more seeds. Lovage seed. And some more water, which is good. Good to have. Let's hit these for spell energy. You guys might be able to see I am sweating like crazy. It's hot. It's hot in Florida, guys. Luckily, I'm currently in an area that has some fans going, so I'm getting just a little bit of a breeze, which is super, super nice. Ooh, more rune spore. Rune spore eggs. So a rune spore, for those of you who don't know what a rune spore is, it is a like three-headed snake. Rune spores are super, super venomous, but their eggs are used in a lot of potions. So, yes, we need those eggs. Okay. Malls are great to play in, says Chad. You're not wrong. There are a lot of like various inns and usually a couple fortresses in malls, so not a bad place to go. Downtown Ybor is kind of like that. We have a lot of shops in this area, so it means that there's a lot of stuff to click on and just more stuff to do. I can walk around and there's plenty of stuff to keep me active here, which is good. I feel like I'm missing out on those 3 inns that are back behind me. Should we do a quick detour? I need that spell energy. Not gonna lie. I should have been paying closer attention before we went through the little shaded alcove here. The tunnel. So at the moment, for those of you who've just joined, I am in downtown Ybor City. This is a historic district, which is why most things around me are all done in brick. Brick and metal. It's still hot as blazes, but at least there's shade in this area. Can't be too angry at it. Okay, we got more water there. Oh, that's right, I need water. Let's take a breather for just a moment before I hit the sun again, because we're getting out of the tunnel here. Okay. I'm going to put the camera down for just a moment so I can take a drink. I will be right back. Wow. I just chugged like half a bottle of water. Very, very quickly. I should be sipping throughout instead of just chugging, but here's where we are. Looks like our vault is full again. Let's tap on the trace. Man, it is so hot today. Oh, we got a howler. I love that after you free a Foundable and send it back to the Ministry. Oh, come on, Chris. Better. Once you free the Foundable, it resisted. Okay. Did we get it? It resisted again. That was better. Masterful. Good. Good, good, good. Come on. It resisted masterful? You gotta be kidding. I'm like, but it was so good. Come on. Yes, there we go. They're like, we're out, we're done. Okay, but I love that when you catch it, it then tells you where it's been returned to. In this case, the howler was returned to Molly Weasley. Like, how many howlers does this woman send? Is she the one who's like some people on Yelp or Google, where they leave a review for everything? I think that people tend to leave bad reviews because it sticks out in their mind a lot more than like a positive review of a place. Molly Weasley's that type. She's that type. She'd be sending like negative reviews to anything she feels was, not up to snuff. All right, let's hit these three inns here. All right, we got a small chance of a meal. Nope, just a cauldron. Okay, number 2. All of these are just going to be 1s. Yeah, that's all right. We'll take it. And number 3. Small chance of a meal. Just tea. Just 1. Cup of tea. Cuppa. All right, let's go up 1 block and then over where all that little cluster right there is. We have a plan. Alrighty. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on for a moment. It's starting to hurt my eyes out here. Whew. Oh, the breeze gives me life. Talk about the banners. Okay. So in certain areas, whether it's a park or just a certain area of town, there will be banners that show up on your map. At the moment, I can't see my map, so hold on, let me get to the shade again. But there are little banners that are hanging, and if you click on them, it will highlight an area of the map where a specific sect of your registry will be spawning more frequently. Traces from that particular sect will spawn more frequently there. So, okay, in the shade. Perfect example, there's one right there. So it says more Legends of Hogwarts traces can be found here, and it shows you the highlighted section there, which is just those 2 blocks. Though it looks like it highlighted back behind me too. Let's click on it again. No, just that spot. Okay, so that's the area where they will spawn more frequently. We can head over there. We're just gonna hit these inns up and to my left. To the left, to the left. Oh, dragon liver. Always gonna pick up that dragon liver. Okay. Oh man, there's no shade on this part of the street. Bow, bow, bow. So I hope that that fulfilled your need for me to talk about banners. There's not too much to say about them other than you click on them and they give you a highlighted area where things will spawn more frequently, which usually means that the spawn rate in general is up in that area, which is good. In my case, closest place to my home to play, there aren't a lot of stops. There are actually none, but there is a banner that makes a lot of traces spawn, and I believe it's magical creatures, but it's just around like the grocery store, so doesn't necessarily have to be like a park to have a banner, which is good. More opportunities for traces is definitely a positive thing. Okay. Oh, I clicked on that one. There we go. Gotta get that spell energy. Okay, next. Oops, sorry. Me holding a camera out in front of me is taking up a lot of space on this walkway. Oh, that was a good one. Lots of energy from that one. Okay. Oh, there's a fourth one. Sweet. This will just be one energy, but again, we will take it. Another streetcar. Ooh, sweet. Okay, so when a trace lights up with that little pillar of light above it, depending on the color, that's how difficult of a trace it is. So this is going to be a more difficult one. Probably like medium difficulty. Alright, there's Mad Eye Moody. Or Alistair Moody, sorry. This is going to be a threat level high. But we have plenty of spell energy, so let's give it a go. And hopefully it won't run on us. Ah, come on, Chris. These traces, man. It's hard. That was better. I really need to up my game with the traces. Alright, that was a bit better. Bublio. Did we get it? Nope. Nope, it disappeared. It ran. Darn it. Dang it. Alright, let's cross the street really quickly while the light is green. But yeah, definitely those traces that you see with pillars of light over them, those are the ones you definitely want to pay more attention to. Them's the good ones. Okay. I like this little quad area here. I'm going to keep that in mind. Let's click on that trace. Clickety tap. Another Slytherin student being turned into a ferret. Okay, Finite. Gosh. Not the best. Is it gonna resist, or did we do it well enough? Nope. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of skill to be developed here. And I'm a noob just like everybody else. There we go. She's back to normal. In France, the game's not out yet. I know, which makes me very sad. I really wish that they'd done a global release. I understand doing a staggered release. I really do. It's hard to deal with problems when they arise if you're doing like the entire world all at once. So I get it, but people have been waiting so long. We've waited so long for this game to come out. It's been like a year and a half. I don't want anybody else to have to wait any longer. But there's nothing I can do about it, so at Niantic, at WB Games, tell them you want the game now. I'm sure they already know, but showing your excitement for the game and that you really, really want it to come out, it's a positive thing. Like, you know, you don't have to be angry at them over it, but you can certainly express your interest. That's usually a positive thing. All right. Is the live stream almost over? I'm going to be going for a little bit longer, I think. What time is it? It's 3:40, so at least 20 minutes. I want to go until about 4 p.m. But it's definitely going to be like really, really hot here come 4 p.m. I mean, like, I've already sweated. Definitely more than my daily amount of sweat. Let's see, we can go down here, maybe hit one of the fortresses again. We just walking around. Or we could go north. There seem to be a lot, like all of those little tiny blue roofed inns. Those little tiny ones are all around a parking structure. So I'm always curious, like, how do they determine, oops, sorry, clicking on the wrong thing. How do they determine which sort of inn is going to be in which area? Someone mentioned it has to do with cells, as far as when you look at a map of an area, you can break it down into a grid. And so depending on the size of the grid, those are called cells, grid cells. Ah, yes, you're right. Someone planted in it. Let's take a look. Oh, it's out of range now. Womp womp. Let's go back just a few steps. Come on, little avatar. Move with me. There we go. Yes, the green smoke on it. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's talking about the green smoke over a fortress or a greenhouse means that either something is growing in the greenhouse or someone is currently at the fortress. All right, this is Sneezewort. It's still got 2 hours on it. I'm not going to be here to contribute, or I'm not going to be here to collect, but I might as well contribute a little. So let's put 2 energy into it. Doesn't hurt to help out. But I won't be here to collect that, and I actually don't need that particular potion ingredient. That's why the ones that I did down more southerly, those ones have wormwood in them. Because you need wormwood in order to create your healing potions, and healing potions are super important when you're first starting the game, so that's what I've chosen to focus on. Healing potions. So here's another little banner. So, we should have some more traces in this area. Traces have been a little bit thin for us. Ooh, I need to find a place to sit for a bit, too. Alright, there's a seating area up ahead. We'll take a moment. Yeah, playing in a town called Ybor. It's called Gaybor because it's like the big LGBT area here in like the Tampa area of Florida. So it's called Ybor, but everybody says Gaybor. Because it's spelt Y-B-O-R. Just like the title of the stream says, that's where I'm currently playing. Okay, we're gonna have a seat just so I can get some more fluids and take a breather. Whew. I do love live streaming, everybody. This is what I live for. I love being able to interact with everybody. Let's take a look at chat. Yes, Preston was talking about Ybor. It is the queer center here in southwestern Florida. Main ingredient I need, you can't grow. Oh no, what ingredient are you talking about, Wonder Woman? Which one are you talking about? Because that is a bummer. There are certain ones that you can only really find them, and then certain rare ones that are available in seed packs that you can put in greenhouses. But again, if you don't have any greenhouses near you, chances of you actually putting something in and then being there to harvest it, like precisely when it's finished, pretty slim. It's like, I really like the community aspect, but there should be like a separate area, I think, where the completed pots go so that they're available for 24 hours. I think that would be much, much more preferable, because then you could actually go and collect things. If you only have a limited amount of time every day to play, you could at least make an effort to go back to the same time that you hit it the day before. And hopefully, have a chance of actually collecting what you planted. Lumos, those likes. Yes, thank you everybody who's dropping a like on the stream. I really, really appreciate the support, and I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming. That's sort of like my focus for my channel. I am going to consolidate some of the points that I cover in my live streams, because I'm all over the place in the live streams, let's be honest. I just sort of talk about things as they happen, but certainly when I am on my own after having live streamed, I'm going to take some of the information that I've just sort of, gotten during a stream and try to congeal it into smaller videos that will actually be up on my channel. It's a goal, but I have a very limited amount of time in order to edit videos just because of my life. I do have a full-time job, and I also I also have a chronically ill partner at home, so a lot of times I don't have time to edit. So that is why there will be a lot of live streams and not so many of like the individual videos, but I'm going to try to find a good balance. And I will still be covering a little bit of Hogwarts Mystery as well. Whenever there's a big update to the game, which I know there is one coming. I'm about to sneeze. You ever get that tickle where you're like about to sneeze, but you can't make it happen? I hate that tickle in your nose. Alrighty. Weasley fireworks. We do love us some fireworks, don't we? It's getting close to 4th of July, everybody! Alright, we are in range of that too. Let's hit the trace first. Traces are more important at the moment than doing fortresses. But, we don't... Ooh, this is a new one! Oh my gosh, it's a portrait of Bellatrix Lestrange. It's only medium, we might be able to do this one. Yes, okay. Look at her doing nee. I love it. Oh, you need it for the dawdle draught. Resisted. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, I really want this one. I haven't done this one before. We got it? We do! And away the wizard goes. I always wonder what happens to these poor things that we use in Bublio on. When we do a Bublio, do they just like float off into space? Or like balloons, they eventually pop and fall? I'll feel kind of bad if like all of the fire-breathing chickens and wizards are just falling from the sky. Alright, we got the portrait. It's 1 of 4, so we'll need to see a few more of those before we can put the sticker into our registry. Any other traces? Any other traces? Okay, no traces at the moment. But, since we're... Oh, we do have to walk a little closer to get that. Okay. Where we at? Alright, do you guys want to see me do another fortress? Is that on the menu? I can always try and find more traces. I'm really... It's very strange to me how there are a ton of traces in rural areas where there are like no inns, so you have a lot to use your spell energy on and like no way to replenish it. Versus here in the city, tons of places to get energy, but I see more traces spawn in rural areas than I do here in like the heart of downtown Ybor. So I'm confused. Like this feels a little bit awkwardly balanced. Like there should be plenty of traces in areas where you're able to get plenty of spell energy. And I just feel like there should be other ways of getting spell energy in the areas that don't have a lot of inns. That's just my personal shtick. Alright, let's hit this inn again really quickly, just because we can. Cup of tea. Cup of tea is good for 1 energy. Don't forget to collect my tasks. Okay, wait, where are they? Yes. So the bottom right button has tasks on it. So these are the daily tasks. I've done everything except use 1 potion. I don't think I have a lot of potions at the moment. We can try and use an Estibulo potion. We'll do that when we hit the fortress really quickly. So I'm not going to collect these immediately. Actually, yes I am, because I get a potion out of this, so... Booyah. Prizes are good. Thank you for reminding me. So these are your daily assignments. You can do basically all of these tasks. If you complete them all in 1 day, then you get the top little reward there, which is gold. And gold is really, really useful in the game, so it only takes you a few minutes. If you're in a well-populated area, it'll only take you a few minutes to do all of these little tasks. You know, pick up 1 ingredient or a portmanteau. Oh, shoot. I didn't put my portmanteaus on either. I have a lot to learn, you guys. So there are really 2 things that you should do before you go on like a long binge of playing, and that is make sure that your portmanteau are actually being slowly unlocked as you walk, and 2, set those greenhouses so that by the time you finish, hopefully the potions that you're doing will only take about an hour. Certainly, if you've got the ingredients to do healing potions, set those up immediately, then play for an hour, pick up all of your spoils, and yeah, I mean, it's a good way to do it. You want to put both of those down first before you start playing. I completely forgot. And it's talking about the SOS tasks. I've been avoiding these because they're spoilers. Like, they're really spoilery, but it's good for your XP for sure. So, okay, well, spoiler alert. Let's click on them and do it. Lots of XP, and we're going to get a little talking to from Constance. She says, Harry, what exactly does the Calamity steal? Harry, yay, Harry Potter! I love that we're playing a game with Harry Potter in it. Ah! When you have an XP potion going, yes, you can, I think, double your XP by having one of the what's it called? The brain stimulating potion or something. I'm totally blanking on the name of it. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, especially those of you who have been playing in Australia and New Zealand. You guys have got it down. I'm new to the game. Okay, so Harry is saying any number of things, artifacts, people, creatures, and even memories can be stolen by the Calamity. About the only thing that's consistent between one and the next is that every foundable is valued by someone. The brain elixir, thank you. Brain elixirs, those things double your XP. If you can get brain elixirs in your shop, like when you first start, if you really want to level up fast, put a couple brain elixirs on and then just catch everything you can. Everything you've got energy, the spell energy for. Because all of that stuff, having it be the first time you catch it, especially if you do really good spell traces, you're going to get a ton of XP all at once. Definitely the best, like, XP grinding strategy, definitely. Put on those brain elixirs and just go at it hard. Okay. So that which is most loved is made most vulnerable. Bum bum bum. Sorry guys, if there's a lot of noise, it's because there's a lot of buses and cars going by. I'm sitting in like an outdoor cafe area. What happens if we don't return all these foundables? No one really knows, if we're honest. One fear, a legitimate one, is that the International Statute of Secrecy will collapse entirely. Yeah, because people be seeing this stuff happen. Gotta keep the muggles not in the know. Yeah, that won't do it all, she says. Also, we don't know the long-term effects on what has been taken. Honestly, the situation is incredibly dire. Oh, I almost called you Robin Williams. Sorry, Williams, Robin. William Robbins. Yes. Having those brain elixirs really, really helps. I do have a few, I just keep forgetting to put them on. Alright. Rewards. Rewards are good. You do all of yours at night after you come home. It's a good way of doing it. I only had a couple minutes after my day job before I had to be home and helping my partner, so I didn't get to play too much. I think I only got maybe 2 hours total yesterday playing the game. I'm glad you don't see it as an insult, Mr. William. We all mix up that name. We get all excited. There are a lot of people who liked Robin Williams. He was a great comedian. A lot of fun to watch. All right. Confoundables, what are they? We don't really know. It's a great answer. Thanks, Harry. Harry dropping the knowledge bomb that we don't know anything about anything. Oh, opening all the Portkeys at night. Ah, that's a good idea. Thank you for saying that. Yes, definitely, if you have those brain elixirs, put one of those on before you open all of your Portkeys, because you can, like, walk your Portkeys open, but they won't open until you tap on them. So you can definitely save them all for one go, and then lots of experience all at once. So that's a great idea. Okay, they seem to be the result of a defensive spell of some sort. They're clearly there to protect the Foundables. From what, I'm not sure. Protecting the Foundables from going back to the Wizarding World? Maybe. And that's exactly what she said. Nice. Perhaps. Confoundables are incredibly chaotic. Occasionally, I found myself saving Foundables from the Confoundable, protecting it. It's bizarre. We don't know what we're doing, and that does not bode well. We might be, playing for the wrong side when we don't know what we're doing. Work with constants to understand confoundables more clearly. Alright. 5 good spellcasts, 2 great spellcasts, and return 3 foundables of any family. I thought I heard someone's phone go off, but no, there's a guy right across the way playing guitar now. Okay, so we got some stuff to do. And I leveled up, yay! Level 7, there it is. Barufio's Brain Elixir. Those are good stuff right there. Ooh, loving that. Look at all those potions we just got. Thank goodness. Okay, we wanted to... Well, let's get more spell energy. Always. But let's hit that fortress, and then I'll probably have to call it a day and head back to where I did the... to where I did those greenhouses. Hopefully. Hopefully they're done. Let's click on one and see if we can... 19 minutes. Yeah, see, that's enough time. Okay. Good stuff. We are within range. Let's do it. Let's try a Ruins Chamber 2. Let's do a Chamber 2. We have a Magical Games and Sports Runestone, or we can do the Hogwarts School, anything that's a level 2. So let's do one of those two, I think. I don't want to use my level 5 until I'm actually at a level 5, which I don't think I am anywhere. So let's do Magical Games and Sports. It'll just be us. I do plan to change my screen name from Wizard Way over to Wizard Way Chris. Just because it works better, I think. Ba, 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 ba. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Let's do this. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Defeat 2 foes to win. Pixies. This is an oddity. Let's do it. And because I need to use a potion in here, let's use one of the Stimula potions. Alright. Pixies are tough to follow. Oh, defend. Protego. I'm going to put this down a little bit. Come on. Pesky pixies. Those Stimulo potions are like a godsend when you're doing these things solo. There we go. Okay. One more. Pesky pixies. Alright, down with the pixie. Next one. Another pixie. Gosh, can't get away from the pixies, can we? Alright, let's just do this one classic without a potion. There we go. I think we'll be able to handle it. As long as we Protego every bit, we should be alright. There we go. It's really hard to keep track of the pixies on your screen. Protego, once again. Challenges are all history books. Really? Oop, shoot. That was really, really sloppy. Alright, we got this, we got this. One more. Uno mas. There we go. Success! Okay. Victory! Hogwarts, a history. And we got some Quidditch pitch stands. 2 of 15, so still got plenty of battles to do before we actually unlock stuff. But, pretty good XP there. Good stuff. Good stuff. We could try a level 3, but I don't think I have any level 3 runes that I can drop in there. It would be a lot more difficult. And honestly, I don't have any healing potions ready, so I'm gonna avoid that, I think. But let's see what else we can do really quickly, and then I will head out of here. What else we got? It's easily on the way. Ooh, Ooh, dark arts traces can be found here. I'm sorry? Oh, absolutely.
I like your glitter.
Thank you. Oh, grabbed my backpack the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. Okay, moving once again. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Across the street, there's a whole little family of chickens with little chicks. And because they're protected, cars just gotta wait. Gotta wait and let the chickens go. Okay, heading to the shade once again. There are lots of little breweries in this area of Tampa, aka Ybor. Lots of breweries. It's also one of the old districts that has a lot of cigar manufacturers. Tampa, and especially Ybor, was really well known for their cigar making, Cuban cigars. So lots of cigar smoke in the area, which usually I'm not too thrilled about just because I'm really sensitive to that. I used to be really asthmatic as a kid, so I don't do too well with cigar and cigarette smoke. Just the way it is. All right, we got more energy. Always a good thing. Gosh, the buildings here are just beautiful, though. I really love seeing these old-style buildings. Most of these artifices used to be, like I said, those cigar-making factories. So let me show you guys. So you can see, these are all various clubs. We have a lot of clubs, tequila bars. Prana there is a club, a nightclub. We do have a Buffalo Wild Wings, but most of the edifices here are done in brick. So they're really beautiful. Alrighty. I want to hit this block that's supposed to have some dark arts in it. Maybe we can get some dark wizards or... Ooh, that's good. Little Honeydukes chocolate bar. Eat some chocolate, it'll help. It really helps. Alright. Crossing the street once again. Okay, gonna cross the street and we'll be right over in that special area that is dark arts specific. Okay. Come on, I want to see some spawns of traces. Because that's the funnest part about this game. The funnest part is like seeing all the different traces and trying to catch stuff. Send those Foundables back to the Ministry. There we go. Crossing again. Alrighty. Okay, passing a bank area. Chocolate is its own magic, indeed. A truer statement there never was. Alright, let's go through this little parking area here, which is basically all that's here. And we're just going to see if we can find some traces of dark magic. Now, I don't know how many of you guys pay attention to Universal Studios, but Universal Studios over in Hollywood now has a projection show on Hogwarts Castle that's all dark arts themed. And I'm so jealous because we don't have that down here in Orlando yet. Can't wait. It's supposed to come later this year. I'm assuming that they're waiting until Halloween Horror Nights to premiere that. Gosh, we're in the center of this place and there's nothing going on. Part of me wants to drop a dark detector. So another thing you can do at inns, which I didn't click on before, you can get your energy by this screen, but again, down at the bottom right, you can click over, and basically this is an area where you can add dark detectors. Oh shoot, and I just did it. Oops, that's okay. But a dark detector is going to make traces spawn. Much like if you put a lure on a Pokestop, for those of you who are familiar with Pokemon Go, it makes traces spawn. So let's hit the traces that come up. I wasn't intending to stay here for long enough to really take advantage, but here we go. Yeah, oops. I thought it would give me a little infographic and ask, are you sure? But it didn't. Okay, we need to do Mediolo Jinx Recanto. I usually do much better on that trace. Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Nope, it resisted. Okay. Good. We can do better. We can do better. It resisted. That was better. Great is pretty good. I get a surge of joy whenever I manage a masterful spell. Wanted wizard, rah! Rah! Sirius Black. Wanted posters. Oh man. Good stuff. Yeah, you can add 3 dark detectors at once. Good point. Yes, each... Ooh, we unlocked a Portkey. Okay, so I was silly because this whole time I could have been unlocking, rather. I could be unlocking multiple portmanteaux. I don't know that you guys can actually hear her.
Location within the wizarding world. This gives you an opportunity to return Foundables only found in Portkeys.
Okay, so now I think you guys can hear the audio because I don't have my mic plugged in, but she was just saying that you get special Foundables that the special Foundables that are only found in Portkeys. So I have not used a Portkey, so let's try it. I haven't done this before, and I am in a nice open area, but it's protected. There are no cars, so this would be a perfect spot to try out one of these Foundables. So let's try and choose a place that has a good amount of shade, which means I'm going to move forward just a little bit. But no one seems to be coming through this area, so I think it's ideal. We don't want to be standing in the middle of a road if we can help it. Certainly try to be as safe as possible when you are opening portmanteaus, because the Portkeys have you use AR in order to step through them. Alright, let's try it. It says tap on the portmanteau to open it and reveal your Portkey. Tap on the Portkey to use it. Ooh, this is exciting. I haven't done this yet. I have not done this yet. Okay. Use it now. Why not? Why not? Oh, okay. Okay, here we are. Oh, there's a Portkey. Oh my gosh. Let me take off my camera there. My camera can't handle doing 2 things at once, so... actually, let's exit out. Let's put on one of those... Yes. Let's put on one of those brain elixir potions that Wonder Woman was talking about. Whereabouts do I do that? Is it in my potions area? 45 minutes still on that healing potion. Ugh. Okay, maybe it's in the inventory. Is it in the vault? Is that where we use our potions? Use! There we go. Brain elixir. So, Barufio's brain elixir. For 30 minutes, you get double your XP from traces, challenges, and Portkeys. Yes! Okay, so it's in the vault. Use it. Glug, glug, glug. Here we go. Now we'll use our Portkey. There it is! Here we go! Dude! Tap 5 rock spirits. Okay, there's 1. 2. Round, 3. This is so cool, we're in Ollivanders! And this is really accurate, like... I've been to Ollivanders at Universal Studios. It looks pretty close to this. Almost exactly. Okay, where's the 5th rock spirit? Gotta find... Oh! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is! Wow, you can even look really up high. Pensieve. Pensieve. 1 out of 11. It's gonna take a while to get those. but the brain elixir gave us a lot of extra XP there. Ooh, we got unicorn hair. I haven't gotten that as an ingredient yet. Sweet! Very cool. Oh man, this is so cool. So, I only had one portmanteau already, which was silly of me. But, okay, here we go. Let me turn my camera on again. Dun, 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 dun. Not chat, where are you? Camera. Ta-da! I'm back. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay, so in a perfect world, what you would want to do is, much like your infinite incubator in Pokemon Go, you want to use your gold key on the lower level portmanteau, because you'll be able to use that one infinitely, so you'll incubate or walk or open more of these portmanteau by using your infinite key on the smaller ones. So I'm going to put my infinite key into one of our prized Portkey portmanteau. So we'll use that there, and that'll take 2 kilometers to open. And we can always use the silver keys, if we want to open up some of the larger ones. Because it's more for your money when you use them on the larger portmanteau. So let's do that. I think I have 3 keys, so let's use a key here. We'll use a key here and here. Boom. All right, so all of those are going to be unlocking, and hopefully they'll be ready for next time when I do a stream. Okay, checking the time. It is after 4, which means I'm turning into a pumpkin very soon. I will take the opportunity to, since I do have that half-hour brain elixir on, I do want to hit at least, the fortress one more time and hopefully find more traces. Here we go. 2 dark arts right now. Let's do it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Flesh-eating slugs again. Okay. I'll say, trolls aren't very difficult to beat, so let's do Flipendo. That was pretty good. Not quite masterful, but close. Close, close, close. Resisted. Flipendo. The slugs are kind of cute, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, get away from my slugs. Shoo, off with you. Slug is like, thanks, bye. Back to the Cabbage Patch it goes. All right, we already had the slug in our registry, but we'll take that extra XP for sure. For sure. All right, let's hit that other dark marks. Or dark arts, sorry. Pesky pixies. Messing with our hand of glory. See, pixies tend to be a lower level as well, so Arresto Momentum. Oh, that was masterful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. One go. Boom. One and done. Sweet. Return to Malfoy Manor. I love the little hints and bits and pieces we get of the characters that we know and love from the series. I'm a fan of the Malfoys, even though they didn't make very good choices. Draco made some very bad choices. Lucius made even worse choices. But they're not necessarily bad people. I like that there are characters in Harry Potter that are complex. Complexity is something that I really enjoy, because I think if you just have someone who's, who's evil for the sake of being evil, there's no depth there. You have to give them a backstory. You have to explain why they are the way they are. J.K. Rowling tends to do a pretty good job of that. Sweet, more dark arts. Yeah! Ooh, Vanishing Cabinet. Slam. I love these animations. I love the animations they've done for these. Oh, my first trace was better. It just didn't capture it. All right, is good, is good. Yes. And they just sort of float away. Woohoo! That's a first. I hadn't gotten one of the cabinets. I find it interesting that you need 4 cabinets. they're sold in pairs. It should just be 2. Okay. Wow, that's a good amount of XP. Okay, we are within range to collect from here. Oh, nope. Come on. That's what I want. Let's get some more spell energy. We're at 40 out of 85. This is good. Got more roosters. Just chilling.
Oh, hey.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I was looking at the rooster down there. Apologies. But yeah, so we shall continue. I do need to be a bit more careful not to get anybody else on camera when they don't want to be on camera. Learning as I go. Because I'm certainly not one to force people to be on camera when they don't want to be. But yeah, let's walk around the area. The little swirly above that inn, that's where I put the dark detector. So trying to stay around that area and get done. Still got 22 minutes on that elixir. I feel so foolish for not having had my portmanteau going this whole time. Because I did do a good deal of walking. I did use all of my keys. The ones that I currently have at least. I only had like 3 silver keys and my one gold key that I can reuse. So I put the gold key on the 2-kilometer portmanteau and all of the silver keys I put on the 10-kilometer ones. So hopefully I will be able to use my golden key on 2 or 3 of them while I'm unlocking those silver key ones. We'll go around the block here. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a day. I've been out in the sun way too long. I'm probably sunburnt to all heck. Oh, there's one. In we go. What we got? Can't see. Oh, it's another flesh-eating slug. Low level. It's alright. Sidewalk here is closed, so I do have to cross the street again. Flipendo. Okay. It resisted. Of course it did. There we go. Knock you back. Okay, good stuff. Okay, what else do we have? I can not see my screen at all at the moment. What level am I now? I believe I'm level 7. I should be level 7. I'd wanted to get up to level 8 or 9 today, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. There just haven't been too many traces, quite honestly. Ooh, there's one. And this one had a yellow pillar over it, so... Oh! It's Mad-Eye Moody's eye! And that confoundable is the fire-breathing chicken again, which is hilarious. It's so funny to see a fire-breathing chicken when I'm sitting here in Ybor, where chickens are, protected by city ordinance. That was pretty good. Come on. There we go. And bubble chicken floats up and away. Sweet. So that's a new one for me. Gonna get some good XP off of that. 900 XP. That is sweet. Very cool. Okay, what we got? Anything else popping up? Someone said they're at level 12 because they have no life. Trust me. I was sorely tempted to go out last night. And if I had, I probably would have stayed out until 4 or 5 a.m. just playing. And no one would blame me because the game is fun. Okay. Just trying to walk around this little parking lot area. Oop, there's another trace. We'll take it. Ooh, this one's new for me too. Ministry worker. At least I think this is new for me. Say Incendio. It's ice, so we gotta cast Incendio. Oh, incomplete. It's close though. It's great, but we want to go for Masterful. We want to go for Masterful every single time, right? Do I give my code out? I haven't been lately just because I'm still waiting to add all of my fellow WooTubers. Once I've got my WooTubers on, I probably will share my code in one of these streams. And you guys can send your requests for friendship. Because I'm happy to do that. I mean, I'm still a small enough channel that I can share my code and add you guys. I don't know if we can send anything to each other yet. I'm not sure if there are a lot of ways you can use friendship in the game so far. What do you think, Wonder Woman? I say you've been playing long enough, but has friendship been a thing, or is that just brand new? Was that new when we finally got the game over in the US? Let's see what we got here. Anything else so far? No. Where are we at with those greenhouses? Sweet! Greenhouses are done. We're heading that way, guys. I'm like, greenhouses! I can't wait. I want to get my wormwood. I don't know that anybody else contributed to them, but we'll at least be able to collect a little bit. And I definitely want to get to them before they expire, so it's important to head there now. Okay. Alrighty, I am waiting. Okay. Across the street, we're gonna go straight to it. Oop, another trace on the way. Let's see what we can do on the go. Again, I'm in the sun, so I can't really see my screen. Is that a wanted poster? Yes, it is. Low threat level. Oh, sweet, Aquamenti, because it's on fire. That's a masterful. Booyah. It resisted. Turai again. There it goes. Sweet. Okay. 700 XP. Wow. That brain elixir is really doing wonders. You will definitely level up much faster using those. Ooh, Penelope's wand? Penelope is sorry guys. Penelope is the wife of Grim Folly. Oh, sweet, and we got a level 3 runestone. That might be something we try right before I head out. Okay. Oh, sorry, my mic is in the way. Okay. Here we are. Okay, my vault is full. I need to X out some stuff in my vault. Let's go over to potion ingredients. Honey water. I don't need so much butterscotch at the moment, so let's take about half of that away. And I'm not to the point where I can use the potions that use armadillo bile, so I'm going to get rid of some of that. And I don't need 24 newt spleen. That's a bit much. Okay. That should give us plenty of room for all of this dittany that we're going to get. Or wormwood, sorry. Wormwood. Okay. Okay, before we do that, I'm going to... Oh, I guess it pops out of the... it pops out onto the map. Sweet. Okay. Did it pop out for the other one too? Were those the 3 that we got? Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Make sure we're getting everything that we're owed here. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to put anything else into grow. You know, I take that back. We are going to grow something. It just won't be one of the ones that I really desperately need. Because the wormwood, I'm keeping that. I'm guarding that a bit. We could do snowdrop. That uses a lot of water, though. Good lord. Scurvy grass. I have a lot of scurvy grass and sneezewort. I feel like those aren't nearly as helpful. So, gosh, 7 hours, too. That's a long time. It's going to be late at night by the time those things pop, so I'm not going to do that. That feels excessive. We can do snowdrop. We'll do a snowdrop. Yes. I'll need to pick up some more water, but that tends to spawn pretty frequently. So there we go. While we are here, let's get the Abraxan hair. Ooh, there's a portmanteau. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Womp. Yes, 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 yes. I want the portmanteau, though. There we go. Prized portmanteau. So that's going to be a 2 kilometer. All right, let's do this fortress. And we did get a level 3 rune, so should we try it? I might not be strong enough for a level 3. I don't think I am. I still haven't chosen a profession. You guys need to weigh in on my profession. What do you guys think? I might even wait until next stream to actually choose one, but if you guys will leave a comment or a message in chat right now, tell me which of the 2 you'd like me to be, either professor or magizoologist. Those are the 2 that I'm considering, or it doesn't feel like the right fit for me at the moment. I will eventually switch to it, but I'd like to choose one of the other 2 for now. So, professor or magizoologist. Cast your vote below, and on the replay I will put a couple comments that people can like. If they stuck through me for this entire stream, good job. But you guys can take a look, see what profession you'd like me to be. Okay, I see magizoologist there first. What else you guys saying? Professor, magizoo. We're gonna have to see. I'll see how many votes each one gets, and whichever one gets the most votes, that's what I'll go with. Because I really, honestly cannot choose between the 2. So, magizoologist is mighty popular. All right, let's do just a level 1 rune chamber, because I have plenty of those. So let's do the Hogwarts School. Level 1. Easy peasy. There we go. I'm just going to move over into the shade here. Okay. Bum-ba-dum. Is this a level 5 Dark Wizard? Oh, Death Eaters. Death Eaters creep me out, man. And they're going to pack some punch, too. Okay, defend. Always try and get those Protegos in, because otherwise it really hurts when they hit you. That was a really good spell. Again, speed and accuracy are what you're looking to do here. So try to be as fast as possible, but you want to get your traces as accurate as you can. Okay, we got this. That's very nice. All right, probably one more attack and we'll get this down. 1 or 2. See what we can do. Yes. Rock on. Okay, one more baddie. Another Death Eater. Oh, they're so intimidating looking. I love it. Okay, defending. Protego. That was a really good attack. Okay, bring it down. Who else are you going to watch? Who else is going to watch Expecto's stream? Oh, I was distracted. Distracted by chat. Is Expecto Go streaming? We might have to perform a raid, you guys. If Expecto Go is streaming right now, and I'm about to end, once I end, you guys should go over and check them out. Alright, victory! Finally got Hogwarts of History 4 of 4. Very nice. Sweet! Oh, I already did this one, sorry. Trying to click on the other one. Oh, I'm out of range. Okay. It's alright. Not out of range of this one. Alright, 1 extra spell energy. I'll take it. Okay, so we put something in the greenhouse for everybody else to enjoy. And we did hit that. I have 8 more minutes on my boosted brain elixir for XP. So let's make the trek back toward the parking garage where I parked. And if we see some traces on the way, we'll grab them. And then we'll call it a day. Thought I heard a trace show up just now, but I can't see my screen. Hold on. Is there a trace, or is it just the... Okay, seeds. Sneezewort. Okay. Gonna keep on heading over this direction, across the street, into the shade. Shade is important. So if anybody is going out and live streaming or just playing outside, as you do with this game quite often, please keep in mind you really want to stay hydrated, especially if it's hot where you live. It's very hot here. I've only stopped like twice for water. I really should be better about that. But it is a lot of fun to just be outside and walk around. Especially areas like this, where there's, you know, a lot of street art, a lot of historical buildings. There's a lot to see, and there's a lot to do in game. So it's a good combination. There we go. We got a couple traces. Let's do these. Ooh, this is good. Book of Attendance. So Book of Attendance is not my best spell there. Masterful, really? It didn't look like it was very on par for me. Booyah! 1 and done. So this is the book that writes down all of the students that are allowed into the school. Yay! Sweet. Yay, rank up. Thank you to Beyond the World. I do try for masterfuls, I just often don't get them. My tracings are not too good yet. I have to work on them. Good to get more runes, that's good. All right. Oh, did I have more challenges and stuff I should click on? Let's do this trace and then we'll double check. So I want to make sure that I'm taking advantage of everything that I can while my brain elixir is still going. We want to get as much XP as possible. Okay, Flipendo. Yeah, I haven't gotten Masterful yet. They're tough. They're tough to get. There are certain spells that are much easier to do Masterful. Sometimes Arresto Momentum, the one that's like an M, that one I can do pretty well. And Aquamenti is super simple because it's just a little wave. And that motion feels really natural for my finger. Unlike, you know, Incendio or Alohomora, those are a little bit more complex. All right. 160, that's not very much. All right, let's grab that. Okay, keep walking. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. We got, what, like 4 minutes? 4 minutes left? 4 minutes left. Okay. Always keep an eye on your spell energy. I've got 30, well, I guess 37 now. Okay. Sorry for the silence, guys. I just don't want to disturb people who are relaxing in the shade outside. Ooh, we got a clock. Dobby isn't in the game. Is Dobby not in the game? He's not someone that we can encounter? That's sad. I mean, technically Dobby wouldn't be in the game. At least not, like, in present time, because, spoiler alert, Dobby ain't around no more. But that's certainly sad. Oh, and my power's at 15%, so we're gonna have a limited amount of time on here. I probably will only last these 4 minutes. Alright, we got the Weasley clock. Good stuff. Room of requirement. Oh, we got this one too. Ha! Cool. Okay, one more trace. And then we're probably going to be out of time on our elixir. Got a Marauders map. Medium threat. Okay, Mediolo Jinx. Okay. Try again. Oh, womp. That was masterful. There we go. Hopefully that'll get it. Come on, get it. It's still resisted. Gosh. Come on. Please don't dissipate. Yes, we got it. Okay. Alrighty, how have we done? Sweet. Was that just level 8? Did we just level up? Yes. Fantastic. Oh, we got one more minute. Let's try and hit that one last trace. One trace more. For those who haven't paid attention to my Instagram, I am in the process of collabing with a wonderful guy named Austin Hart. He helped me with my music video that I did, my musical parody of A Million Dreams. And he's also going to help me with a musical parody of Les Miserables, One Day More. I've rewritten all the lyrics to be about Wizards Unite, and he's going to help me record the thing. All right, we got that last trace, and I am back at my parking structure, so it is time for me to say farewell. We did level up to level 8, which means I did end up reaching my goal after all. Thank you to everybody who's joined me on the stream, and thank you to everybody who has given me tips as I've gone along, because you guys are invaluable. I'll say, especially all of you who have like already played this game for a while, all of you down in New Zealand and Australia. Thank you. Because definitely newbies like myself, we got to get into a groove with the gameplay. There's definitely so much to do in the game. Yes, thank you so much, Fuel Me. Thank you to everybody, all 10 of you who are currently watching. Thank you so much. And everybody else who managed to watch the replay, and everyone who even just tuned in for a couple minutes. You guys, every little bit helps, and I can't wait to do more live streams. It's hot as heck out here in Florida. But as long as I stick to the shade, I'm usually okay. So we're going to do this pretty often. I want to make it a regular thing. I will also try and be doing the Witching Hour Wednesday streams. Basically, after it hits 12 midnight, which is usually when my partner heads to bed, I will pack up my stuff, come out here either to Ybor if it's on a busy night. I'm going to come out here to Ybor again, but do like nighttime streams. And this is going to be especially important when we get to the point where we're getting full moons, because full moons we're going to be hunting some werewolves, and that'll be really, really fun in-game. So there will be nighttime streams as well, trying to hit a little bit at different hours so that everybody has a chance to tune in around the world. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. If Expecto is streaming, everybody head over there, check them out. Like, all of us are having so much fun now that the game is out. There's a lot of content to watch. Definitely stay tuned on social media try and follow the hashtag WooTubers or the hashtag WizUWitches, W-I-Z, capital U, and then witches. All of us WizUWitches, we're trying to support each other, send out a little girl power, you know, because gaming is a very male-dominated part of YouTube, and we're just trying to show that us female gamers have a lot of fun as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Everybody have fun with the game, and hopefully, if it's not out in your region right now, I really, really hope that it's going to be out for you guys really soon, because this game is so much fun. There's a lot to do. So I'll try and take some bits and pieces from this stream and put them into tiny videos that you guys can refer back to. In the meantime, you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye!